All right, let's start talking about the test. Full unit. I've been telling you guys that through the entire time. Full unit test. Full unit. From day one all the way until the linear programming stuff we've done previously. If you want, I'll just write down a couple notes here. It's going to be 35 points, 8 questions. Probably take you the full period. And I do not mind telling you the type of questions that are going to be on there. I don't mind at all. And I don't mind practicing it with you either. It's on you now to make sure you're ready for it. So I'm going to go all the way back to day one. Day one when we talked about break-even problems. Yep. Break-even problems. And very algebra 1 basic 2 equations, 2 variables. All right, 2 equations, 2 variables. You go to the store, you buy 2 things of toothpaste, 3 bars of soap for $20.60. Another person goes in, buys 3 bars of soap and 2 tubs of toothpaste for $10.80. How much is each? Something like that. It's in your review too. All right. Mixture problems. I need 20% of this solution and 30% of this, and I want to mix it together and get a 10% solution of this. Motion. Going with the wind, against the current, with the current. Yep, we're going deep here, deep. And I'm not going to say unfortunately, and I would have taken it off, but you can handle it. It's just you got to be disciplined enough to make sure if you make a mistake to go back and change it. 3 equations, 3 variables. No, these are not inequalities. Equals. So that's like you guys on your quiz, you had the upper, lower, and medium seating, right? How many in each seating?
So we're not doing something.
I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. Sarah?
Are we going to get our quizzes back for the test?
I would love to, but everyone in your class has to take it because that's really an unfair advantage to you who probably busted your tail to study for it and do well on it. And if I give it back and they could just copy off of whoever got it. So once everybody takes it, yes. I'd love to do that on Monday, but I don't know if that's going to happen or not. All right, so what do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Linear programming, which is what we've done the last 2 days. Write a z equation, a couple of inequalities, find the corners, what gives me the maximum. There's one of those at the very end of the test.
And there's the one where you have to come up with all this stuff.
That's it right there. You got to come up with everything. And it won't be, I'm sorry, it won't be part A, part B, C, D, E. It's going to be all in one chunk. And you guys got to hash it out.
How many multiple choice?
What's that?
One of each of these.
They're just, one of each of these. And then I think, what do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. 2 multiple choice. Yep, 2 multiple choice. And I think one of those multiple choice is I give you the corners and the z equals, and you got to plug them all in. Tell me what gives me the max. And I forget what the other multiple choice is. So there you go. That's what we're looking at. And yes, the plan is for 4 days of a movie after, but that's on you guys. Depends on how well you do. All right, because those are earned, not given. All right. Those. You better turn around and look each other in the eye and say, "Get your act together."
Get your act together.
I got it.
Okay, here we go. Let's get to the class practice, the review.
I'm going to do. It's such a bad.
Let's see what page I got there.
31.
Page 31.
30.
Page 31.
31.
How many questions?
Yeah.
All right, here's my plan. You guys have 8 questions in your review. I'm doing the odds today, evens on Monday. And when I say I'm doing them, I will get you started, and then you will finish them. All right, I'm not going to solve these for you. All right, I'll get you started, and then you finish them. So odds today, Monday will be the even. So going back to what I just listed up here, I'm probably not going to talk about some of these today until Monday. All right, but eventually, by the time Monday's done, we'll have talked about all of them. All right, good. Now you see that's remote. No joke around here. Test time. All right, so let's start with number one. Let's start with number one. Day one of this unit, which, by the way, we looked first period, Monday, January 31st, was this first day of this unit. So we've been here a while.
Yikes.
All right, we've been here a while.
We've come so far.
First day, here we go, break even. How many, in this case, computer desks must I sell to break even? Let's remind ourselves what break even means. Cost of making the desk has to be equal to the revenue, the money I bring in to making the desk. And you just got to watch out with cost, because usually there's more than one cost involved, which it is here. There's a fixed cost, which means I don't care how many desks you make, you still have to pay $60,000. Right? So that's part of your cost, the fixed cost. No matter how many desks you make, you still have to pay $60,000. In addition to, plus, how much is it to make a desk? 200, and then my variable, which means how many desks I'm making, X. So be careful there. There's usually a secondary cost in making these. And now let's talk about how much you're going to bring in for selling the desk. 450 times how many desks we're making, which is X. All right. Questions, comments? And please just leave it. You'll have plenty of time at the end of class to go back and solve it. I don't want to waste time solving today. That's on you. All good? So there's break even. Number two is a two equation, two variable, which we'll do on Monday. Here we go. Number three, mixture problem. Okay. Number three is a mixture problem. Some of you guys don't like it. I like it. Put the little bins here, the containers to show what I'm mixing. All right, tell me something about the first solution.
It's
34%. 34%. Do I know how much of it I need? Nope. So that's why there's an X going there. You're on the hook for that.
Oh.
What about the other solution I'm going to mix with it? 4% solution, right? Do I know how much I have of that?
No.
Nope. So that's the second variable, Y. And then mix those two together. Bless you, what am I looking for?
7%.
A 7%, but I do know how much I want, which is 100 milliliters. So that's why I'm putting 100 and not a third variable there. You may not remember or see it, but you have both equations you need right now. So the first one is how many total milliliters that you need? X plus Y. They got a total 100. Got a total 100. Now I put the percents with them, but as a decimal. 34%. So 0.34 times how much I have, X. Plus, be careful here, not 0.4, that's 40%. 0.04 times how much I have, Y. And this kind of drives me nuts. Notice I've said every time the percent times how much you have. 0.07 times how much you have. Got to put the 100. You always multiply the percent by how much you have. And then we can clean this up a little bit. Do 0.07 times 100. And instead work with this equation. What's that, 7? There we go. So work with that equation instead. All righty? And then that's on you to solve that. Shouldn't be too bad. You guys are pros now. Anything with the mixture? Mixture. Number 3, mixture. 4 is motion. We'll do on Monday. with the wind, against the wind. Do I need to do 5 with you?
No.
Do I need to do this?
Maybe just 7.
There's the corners. Here's the objective function. What's the max value? What's the min value?
I don't think
I think we're good.
The graph is there, so I can.
Yeah, I think I'm good. I'm not going to waste time. That's like a multiple choice on the test right there. All right, so we're good there. There's 5. What's 6 looking like? Oh boy, I can't wait to do that on Monday with you. There's your 3 equation, 3 variables. We'll do it on Monday. Yep. We'll do it on Monday. That's good. That'll be a fun one. Yep. All right, so look what we have to do here with 7, the old linear programming. Fortunately for us, it looks like parts A, B, C, and D, but on the test, it'll be all just scrunched into one paragraph. All right, let's do it. We're talking about paper in this one. We got writing paper and newsprint. You guys see how much we can make off of each of them? Can you write a Z function, part A, for me? X is writing, Y is newsprint. Write an objective function here for me that tells me how much profit I'm going to have. So Z equals, what are we looking at here? 500X
Plus 350Y.
plus 350Y. All right, looks good. All set? All right, now we come to our restrictions, our constraints, aka our inequalities. I'll make a deal with you. I'll tell you on the test how many inequalities you should have, but I will not tell you how many corners you should have. Okay? I'll tell you how many inequalities you should have, but not how many corners. All right, how about an inequality for the first bullet there? You can make at most 200 units of paper, and that's writing and newsprint together.
X plus Y is less than or equal to 200.
Hey, there we go, Maddie.
Oh my God.
X
Jump scares.
plus Y at most less than or equal to 200. Yep. Now be careful with this next one because you just think it's one inequality because it's one bullet, but nope, read it carefully. You're better than that. You have to have at least 10 units of writing paper.
so X is,
At least 10 units of writing paper.
X is greater than or equal to 10.
X greater than or equal to 10. Perfect.
And then Y,
And then 80, at least 80 units of newsprint.
Y is greater than or equal to 8.
Diagonal, vertical, horizontal. 3 lines, right? I don't want to see anybody finding darn intercepts for number 2 and 3. Come on. We're above that. Any questions? And then 8, the last one's 8, right? We'll do that on Monday, and that's another linear programming one. So, all right, so what I'm going to do, I'll put all the answers up here on the board so you don't have to keep raising your hand and calling me over and saying, did I do this right? Can you check it? You can, after you're done, you can try out the other ones we're doing, or you can wait till Monday. Your call. All right, but I'll put all the answers up right now, and you can get going.
That's smart, but I don't really. I was thinking, did you make the title? I'll give you that.
My mom's also obsessed with Lizzie.
Wait, did you say don't find your intersection?
Not for the vertical and horizontal line.
Oh, no, yeah. it's 200. How are you using it for 20? Please. You guys like the last one? Yeah. I might watch it when I get home. Oh, it's
All right, everything's up there for you guys to go. Let me just stop the recording.
I don't think any of